Hello, everybody, and welcome to Survivor with Jamie, Jack, and Colleen. My name is Colleen. Oh, wait, does somebody have God? Wait, is it not stopping? This is the first time I've done this. Wait, make it stop. There we go.
You got it.
I was so excited I figured out how to play audio through the new system. I didn't realize I set it to loop mode. Womp womp.
One more time!
One more time! Play it again. Anyway, my name is Colleen. Hello.
Hey, I'm Jamie.
I'm best producer ever.
Yeah, well, you're doing a better job than I am right now.
I just changed that because it was going to be, did I pick Yam Yam? Okay.
Jam.
Jam. It doesn't matter anymore. He's a terrible player.
Anyway, we're here to talk about season 44, episode 4, I'm Felicia. Spectacular episode title. I knew it was going to be a Bye Felicia reference because obviously, is there any other reason to reference Felicia at any point?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Sorry, whoa. What the hell is this? Okay, are you playing things? Hold on. I don't know.
The magic. We don't know what's happening.
What's going on?
Are you guys okay? Holy shit.
Everything is calm, cool waters here.
Okay, hold on. I have no idea. I'm gonna mute myself.
I don't hear anything.
295. What the hell? I don't know. Okay, I don't even know what that was. So let's start again. A third time. I don't know. I don't know if anything else is going to start playing. I don't even have that episode anywhere. Really weird.
Like a madhouse. It's fine. It's like
It is always a madhouse. Holy crap. I am really sorry. I don't know where that came from. I don't even have see all of the funny you should say that was a season 2 episode of the broadcast or whatever. Yeah, they're all on here. There's none on physically on this computer anymore. They're on this thing right here. I move them over once a month. I am freaked out right now.
Officially.
Woo! Okay.
Officially
Jam.
haunted.
Look, I don't know what else is going to pop up, guys.
Who knows?
That's what she said.
Yeah. But I'm real scared. I don't want anything really embarrassing to pop up.
Okay. Where'd that come from?
I don't know because I don't have that file that played on my computer. So I don't know if somebody's hacking me or not.
You know, Best Produced Podcast is not going to be one this year.
I'm never winning it anyway. Holy moly, I am very sorry about that. Oh God, I'm so embarrassed. Okay.
It was a roller coaster ride. It's all right. It's an
guys,
exciting way to kick it off.
The roller coaster isn't even finished. That's the crazy part. Anyways, ding. Well, I don't even know what we're talking about. Jam doesn't know what's going on. Somebody else doesn't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I mean,
well, have you watched
this is the only thing we know. That there's more idols than people. That we
I'm gonna tell you right now. I didn't like the new twist. I thought it sucked.
I didn't love it.
Yeah, just do a switch. Just do a swap. I mean, you're doing is just guaranteeing that that person gets voted out next. It's stupid.
You had a great start from Carolyn with the 2 red X's.
Oh my gosh! Yes,
she's using. I mean, the players are actually having to use their minds and their brains to play the game, and she got Sarah duped into the fake idol. Even in her
that was a good idea. She got it.
I go, wow, that's great. Oh, now we're gonna switch it up because we have to control the game, and we're gonna go out there, and these people are gonna play. I mean, why if you get an idol and you go to it and you have to swap tribes, There is no way I'm giving that idol, not playing that idol. I'm going to play that idol, and someone else is going to go home because why would it has an expiration date on it too? Why would I not play the idol?
Right.
Yeah, you need to use it like right
Let
away.
the players play. Okay, I'm done.
No, I totally agree. I agree. This was lame. Just give us a
there was
swap. Give us an old-fashioned swap.
That's all we're asking for. We're asking for it for pure entertainment value, for strategic gameplay, and as a way to keep the balance between male and female pretty on par. I don't understand why we are having to do this.
There was no need to do that. No need whatsoever. And I just was like going, I was so excited because in the beginning, you have the good idol and the bad idol, which kind of was kind of my idea, but I don't want to take any credit for it.
But now Jamie has a good idol and a bad idol now.
Yeah, both.
Exactly. And she doesn't know it. What happens if she goes up there and plays the wrong idol?
Oh, then hilarity ensues. But
she doesn't bring the other idol. That to me is more exciting than, okay, you're going to go there, you're going to get an idol, but you're going to have to switch tribes. But there's an expiration date on it. There is no reason not to play that idol. None.
Okay,
there was no suspense because there was no way Josh wasn't going to play that idol.
Right, and so Sherry points out the 3 players that went to the island got moved to another tribe really got screwed over, but they got an idol, so I don't think they got screwed over. They literally they got an idol. I think, it's like, I don't know, sending somebody home from school early on the last day of school so they miss the movie that their class is going to watch, but they also get like a donut for their trouble. So like,
what kind of donut? But but as far as the game goes, I just said that's a use. That was the last 20 minutes was useless.
I did really want a good old fashioned tribe swap. Because we haven't had one, right? Have we had one since?
We really
haven't. I don't even think we need a tribe swap. You had set up. They did such a great job with those fake idols, and the players have done such a good job. Who got those fake idols of putting the fake one out there? You mean you had Matthew, Carolyn, and
Carolyn and Danny.
And Danny all did a good job of putting it back out there. Let it play out.
Yes. She says, but they're starting over. Yeah, but they're starting over with an idol. So if they mess up, they get a mulligan. Like, that's my point.
Well, but still, there now Josh technically would. I mean, luckily he's on the tribe with only 3 people, and Carolyn's upset because Jam keeps saying, "We're going to use you as a decoy." Has he ever watched the show before?
Right, that never works.
It never works. People get pissed off about it.
Okay,
I don't want my name being out there.
I have a theory. Okay, I think that Jam might have been double playing Sarah and like a triple agent or whatever, and that Carolyn I think Carolyn may have given him a heads up, and that's why they were playing it up so heavy at tribal. And I think that his oh my god, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, I think that might have been like also playing it up for Sarah. Because it was just so over the top. And I realized that both Carolyn and Jam are over the top, ridiculous people anyway. And I love them for it. But I feel like that was even like, I don't know. That was like, I feel like tonight's tribal council was Jam like taking his moment. He was like, I am going to go out there. I'm going to take a deep breath and I am going to project. And it is all going to be great.
And scene
at the end.
And I think Carolyn was like playing along, but then also all of real Carolyn was coming out around the edges. like this is ridiculous. She is so.
But you know what? Honestly, no, I don't even think she's so overwhelmed. I think that actually tonight really showed that.
Do you think she is really frustrated? Do you honestly think she really is like, I'm sick of this. It's BS.
But that doesn't mean she's overwhelmed.
She's sick of Jam because Jam instead of working with her is, hey, I'm the threat.
Directing.
First, you don't tell another player that they don't matter.
When you guys were watching it, did you think it was going to be Jam or Sarah? Actually, I wanted to bring this up very first thing, but my broadcast season 2 random episodes started playing, and I got thrown out. I actually, at the beginning of the episode, Claire, who got voted out last week, tweeted, Sarah Wade looks super hot in her pink, tank and
Yep.
booty shorts tonight. And as soon as I saw that tweet, I was like, oh, they bond during the pre-merge trip. Sarah's out. And that was my first thought. It tipped me off. And I was not surprised that Sarah went home because of that tweet. Because I was like, well, if Sarah makes it to the merge or whatever, like obviously they bonded over going out back to back. And that was all I could think of was, oh, it's going to be Sarah. It's going to be Sarah. Somehow Josh is going to play his idol or he's going to get out of it or they're going to double cross her or something. But like,
I thought Sarah, I didn't see the tweet, but I thought Sarah the whole time.
Did you?
Yeah. And Josh is,
that was
Josh
all Carolyn. It was all Carolyn.
Josh is trying to sound like he has great strategic plans, right? And he's sitting there talking about his college years or whatever, and so
that was so bad. That was so awkward.
You see, if you watch, if you when he said 2020, you can see Carolyn's face.
Yeah, like, dude, maybe pick a different year.
Yeah.
Nobody did anything in 2020, Josh.
No,
all he had to do is say, I failed. I couldn't pass. I didn't. When Sarah said, "Are you a surgeon?" You're a doctor.
No, I don't even think he had to say that. All he had to say was, "Man, I wish they make so much more than I make as a physical trainer." That's all he had to say. Was just make a joke, play it off, and go. Like that's it.
Or say I'm a physical therapist. So something like that, where you have to have. Your hands have to, your hands have to.
There you go.
For physical therapy.
There you go.
It's always like pro tip for anybody out there that's just trying to lie in general. Don't overdo your story. Keep it short, simple, to the point. That's it.
The closer to reality it is, the better it's gonna go.
Or the more you leave ambiguous, the more people fill in their own blanks in your favor.
Yeah.
In general.
Because the more you go on, is more chances for you to be caught.
Right, unless you're like Edna, in which case ambiguous wasn't great. But yeah, it's like short and sweet. Just joke it off, change the subject, move on. People know something bothers you when you go into something in a long and drawn out and detailed story, and that is just how it goes. So, especially if they don't know you, like, okay, there's exceptions.
Exactly. Not just in the game in general, but if you're the newbie.
Right. Jam or Carolyn, somebody asks them something and they go into a 30-long bullet point story with dates and names and middle names and godparents. Like, they're going to be like, oh, that's Carolyn and Jam. We know them. But when, like, you're going into a situation brand new and you don't want to seem like that weirdo outsider, shorter and sweeter.
Because even when Jam and Sarah were talking to him.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't get along. It was, I go, God, you're lying. You're trying to lie, but you're doing a terrible job of lying. It's horrible.
Yeah. How do you think Carson's going to be on his new tribe? Because I feel like Carson. Oh, I don't know.
I think Carson has the advantage of youth, where people think they can mold him and use him.
Right.
Yeah,
I truly do.
He can pull off having a little naivety. Maybe he actually does have a little bit, so there's a little sway, right?
Well, he was smart when he said Jam and Carolyn are running the show over there.
They kind of are.
They are, and he goes, I'm on the bottom. I'm on the bottom.
Yep. Yeah, and then Matthew.
The only thing that's going to hurt him though is when they
next week,
Yeah, but if they ever merge and they all make it, they're going to literally see Jam and Carolyn running the show.
But what's going to hurt him, though, is Sarah got voted out. So obviously mean that Sarah was on the bottom.
But not anymore. It's not going to hurt him because he wasn't there to be voted out.
Well, I'm saying that he was saying that I guess so. But would they vote a new guy out? Unless they know he had an idol.
Every single tribe had a sequence tonight where they were like, we're going to vote the newbie out.
Well, the thing is, too, will the other tribes figure out, oh, Josh must have had an idol. So Carson must have got an idol, and Jamie must have got an idol.
That's a really good point. Yeah, when they go back to their mat for a competition and they see it, they're gonna start pushing for answers.
Because especially when Carson said, I was on the bottom, why would they vote Sarah out and not the new guy? Oh, the new guy must have had some protection. He had an idol.
I wonder how Josh's old tribe's going to feel about this, being that both sides were ready to he thought he was working both sides of the aisle.
But they were ready to vote him out, and
because they didn't trust him. Best thing that happened to him. That was the best thing that happened to him. He got
switched. It was highly beneficial for him, hands down. Sarah was likely going to be gone either way, right? So even if it didn't happen, that's who they were targeting. So on that tribe, it really didn't do anything. We just added 3 new idols to the game, but this took care of 3 advantages, because Sarah had a fake idol and she had the legacy, and she had the legacy thing, but that's both out with her in the game. Like, she gets voted out, so those are gone.
Wait, Sarah had the legacy? I thought Lauren had the legacy.
No, Lauren's got the add a vote, the parchment.
But isn't.
No, Sarah's was that she could take any advantage used at tribal. Like, she could collect advantages used at tribal. So
she didn't even mention that in her goodbye speech.
I wonder if that one will come back into the game somehow, because it's like
that's
a big one, like that's a pretty big tribal blower upper. But as of right now, we had 3 of them walk out, so they could just keep doing that for the next couple of weeks, and then we might have a really great social game post-merge.
Well, there's 12 people left, right? Or 13 people left?
Yeah, I think we're closer to the 15 one, too.
It kind of looks like.
Well, DM Rock said there's 8 men and 5 women left in the game.
That's 13. I didn't even need to use my hands to count. I knew that.
Nice.
Thank you.
Working those flashcards. She's got it.
Okay, so there's 13 people left. We've still got a couple of votes until the merge then. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so all right, they have the idol. Then their idols are no good at merge, right? So they're just pretty much, like you said, they're gonna have to play them the second they go into tribal, because they they usually suspect when the merge is going to happen, but it's not like a fact. It's not like production comes in and says, okay, tomorrow is merge, so you need to use your
right.
Well, there's only one tribe only have 3 people left. Do they split into 2 tribes next week?
That could be. They could do.
I guess they can't, since they have 13. So someone would be on the out.
I don't know. I've found survivors, willing to let a tribe go down to 1.
Right. That's true.
It's true. It's true. If you put them on an exile island, or just put a big X have Carolyn put a big X someplace on the beach and just be like, that's where you have to stay for the next 24 hours.
I just think Carolyn's playing a much better game than we gave her, that we thought she would be capable of playing.
She's playing a great game. I'm glad that they let her explain herself. And when she explains herself, she's also great TV, because she's wild, but she's also makes sense, right? Like, if you get past all the up and downs and the inflection, which I'm fine with, I would love to hang out with her in real life. But like, once you get past all that, like, she's not, she's no dummy. She's like,
no, it's why I was hoping tonight it would be Jam so I could make another pick, because there's no way he's not that good a player.
I don't know.
We'll see. I mean, I think it's going to be it's fair to say that this would actually, be said about anybody, but I think he's just truly is one of those. It just depends who he's playing with.
Yeah,
like, it just depends on who he's playing with, because I think the right energy, and he could just just go for it.
And I was yelling at Carolyn during that challenge, though. Go back further and down. You're
I was yelling
on the beanbag.
You should just take off your pants. They're holding you back. Quick, somebody tell her to get her pants off.
I can't get an arc because my pants are on.
I don't know.
She just kept shooting. She kept shooting into the ground. I go, she needs to go back. She needs to go back further. And Cindy's watching me. My wife's watching me going, what? I go, she just keeps shooting into the ground. But what point do you look over and go, oh, these guys are they're practically laying down when they pull the.
He was getting Jeff ticked off too, man. He was like, get her out of here.
Get a new person.
Oh my God.
What's with everybody, even Jeff, when they hand the sword to someone, they it's blade first.
It's just
Did no one go to school and the scissors down? I mean, you don't hand a sword to someone blade first.
Safety not first on Survivor.
This is supposed to be, everything's better.
Okay, so I think I am feeling, before we move on to the other tribes, I am feeling pretty good about my Carolyn Winters pick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I love her. I love her. I have no regrets.
I think she's fantastic.
Oh, Got's in the chat.
Hello, God.
I just think for loving the game, she needs to be there till the end, whether she wins or not. I want to see her throughout this entire game because I know her highs and her lows are going to be amazing to watch. She's just so much fun.
Yeah,
and she could win the game because they're obviously even people in her own tribe are underestimating her.
She is severely underestimated,
and she's so good at. I mean, like I said, nobody knows she has the idol. Nobody knows she put the red X up there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, the red X.
Who does Sarah think she was? Ben? It's the Ben mark.
My God.
Instead of X, you just had to put Ben.
Right, Ben. B, giant B. Just giant B for Ben. No, I honestly, the X mark, it really could have gone either way, but the fact that it went so spectacularly and like she bought it hook, line, and sinker was amazing. Like that was good TV. That was really funny. Like just entertaining in general.
Yeah.
Like, oh, girl, you got played.
I do think that they need to make something set. Oh, maybe they don't. I don't know anymore with this Survivor world. But what I am seeing, maybe you've seen it too, on Twitter, it's like there is a ton of confusion on these real idol, fake idols being opposite of the other tribes, because I saw so many people like, oh my God, Carolyn gave the real idol away as the fake idol. Like, there's so many people that are like thinking that's what happened because they don't recognize that it's opposite per tribe. But we haven't actually been told, right? Like Jeff hasn't done one of his little like talkies to the camera about it.
He doesn't do that anymore.
That's okay.
In fact, even today before the challenge, when the boats were coming in, he's looking this way as the boats are coming in.
He's like, I won't make eye contact anymore. Yeah. My people are leaving me. I can't watch. So, okay, so maybe they need to do something like, and some of the other like worldwide survivors, when they do a confessional, it'll say like what they're holding.
We did this. They used to have that. They had that last week.
We could have
they
idol.
Did it last week.
Idol.
Someone's a confessional that says has idol or something like that.
It did have something on there. So maybe if they,
but not this week.
When they have this many things in there and they have fake idols and real idols and swapping fake idols, they definitely should be keeping a roster.
God says Carolyn is like watching Ted Lasso. She makes me smile. I know we're moving on. We have to move on to other tribes, but I just also want to reiterate, like, the thing that I think makes Carolyn such a pleasure to watch on screen is she's just genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there is something to be said for seeing somebody's genuine personality on screen, in which they have absolutely they have no inhibitions, but they also are self-aware at the same time that their lack of inhibitions, don't make them everyone's cup of tea.
Well, she's genuine, but she's a very good liar.
Yes.
Yeah, she is. She also uses the wordage of beg instead of bag. And I'm sorry, but it took me 6 years of practicing to stop saying beg instead of bag. And I'm going to bring it back. Bringing it back. Carolyn, we're bringing it back. It's a bag. It's not a bag.
So bag is bag?
Bag is
Minnesota?
Bag. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that a Viking thing? Is that a...
I don't know.
So
it's I don't know. It's a northern thing.
Okay. Also,
I'm from Pennsylvania. I've never heard that.
Because Scott mentioned it, and I think it was also mentioned too. Like you guys also said, like who's got what? And Mike, I'm trying to find it real quick. Mike Bloom tweeted at some point during the episode
a whole
who has
list
what.
of everything that's out right now.
Okay,
got a list of who has what.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
But
you can run down Mike Bloom's tweet, because he actually had to use the extended because there wasn't enough character space to fill in the
And
list.
he got to edit it. When you have the extended, you get to edit it. $8 a month, you can edit tweets. I need that.
Yeah.
Not for
Oh,
$8
really?
a month. Yeah,
that-
it
if you-
says
if you
last
go- if-
edited at 8:19 p.m.
Yep.
So if you say you're get the blue check mark for $8 a month, you can edit your tweets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you can get long tweets because I
Really
noticed all of a
drives
sudden.
me.
Is there a time frame on editing the tweet? Because that's what
I don't know.
that was always a big thing, because people would say if you say something stupid and racist, you could go back and
there
edit the
forever.
tweet before people would screenshot it.
Well, I mean, Elon Musk does own Twitter, so yes,
It
Okay.
probably changes
can.
per week, honestly. It changes.
Okay.
The rules change all the time.
Okay, but this is
There's
not.
a lot of times
not
I go, I wish I could edit my tweet. Oh man,
just go back and delete it.
That's what I do.
Okay, so here's what we got. Idols: Carolyn, Danny, and Matthew. This was before tonight. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This
This
is
updated.
updated. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
That
okay.
must be the edited. He must have edited it to include this. Carolyn, Danny, and Matthew have just normal idols. Carson, Jamie, and Josh have the pre-merge idols.
Yep.
Brandon has a fake idol. Everyone knows that his idol is fake. Sarah, Matt, and Jamie have fake idols,
Fake
but they
idols.
think they're real.
Mhm.
Sarah had the inheritance advantage, and Lauren has the extra vote.
Yes.
So there we go.
Yes.
Also,
You know what Richard Hatch had? Nothing, and he wore it too.
that's
And
true.
no pants. Not even pants.
Nope.
Also, for whatever it's worth, Mike noted, which I guess I think I might have noted this too, but didn't really, that with Sarah gone, the people who are left are Carolyn, Josh, and Jam Jam. So Tika is now officially the first tribe that's entirely LGBTQ+.
Hey, there you go.
So
That.
all three of them.
So okay, the whole three, the entire.
I did not know that.
Well, there
Yeah.
we go. That's a kind of a fun time in history. So, okay, so Sarah creates history by going home with a fake idol in her pocket, and then leaves behind.
I guess I'm part of the
history-making tribe. All right.
DM Rocks has asked about the Nick Wilson thing. Yes, I do know. I am up to date with the Nick Wilson stuff.
Yeah.
I know Jamie's up to date. I don't know if Jack is.
Isn't he one of the Beach Boys?
Yeah,
I
sure.
think that's Brian Wilson.
Oh, okay.
I'm just really glad that I knew. Yes, we are aware of that.
I saw
Yes.
your tweet in the beginning, DM Rock, so that's how I know about it. I really don't pay attention to it.
Oh, you didn't know about it before? We
I don't
talked.
care.
I was gonna say we talked about it in Survivor.
I know he ran for something and was anti something, so I just said, yeah, I don't care.
Yes.
Yeah,
I-
he and,
I was gonna
he
say, I
and
think we talked
Varner
about
are
it on the-
both in Survivor fan hot water world this week.
Him and who?
Varner.
Varner.
Varner's in trouble again?
Well, Varner just can't keep his mouth shut, and he really just needs to.
You think he would have learned? I stopped following him.
I did too. I unfollowed Varner
After
as well.
that season, and I felt bad because I liked him, and I said, you know what? Here,
Well,
you gotta go.
I liked him. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, but then, like, for a year after that season, he just kept digging the hole, and I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm-
that's it right there.
I'm
yes.
good. Like, if you're gonna double down instead of just being like, I was wrong. I invaded somebody's privacy. I'm sorry. Like
I was wrong. I made a mistake. I need to move
Yeah.
on. I'm pretty good about saying, okay.
I get it.
But he-
Everybody
like
makes
you said,
mistakes.
he kept-
Sometimes we get
he
caught
kept
up
going
in
on,
the
I
heat of the
go,
moment, but
You
Yeah,
got, you
sure.
gotta
he
go.
kept going,
You
and
gotta
I was just like, okay, I think we're done here.
We're just gonna sidestep this.
Yes.
You'll never be on Survivor again. Sorry.
Yes.
No.
I don't want to touch too much upon the Nick Wilson thing.
He won though, didn't Nick? He won.
did.
One time, right?
I will just say I was also a person in the RHAP Facebook patron group. That was before like they upped the levels to get into it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I am no longer in it, but I was in it at the time that he made some controversial statements. I knew who he was while he was playing. I was unsurprised when the news about him came out this past week because I knew him to be that kind of person. So I know that some people like Ricard were very hurt because it was very personal to them, and they had intense they had personal conversations about that.
That was
So
hard.
I understand, the betrayal and all of that. Never been a Nick Wilson fan, still not a Nick Wilson fan, and that's the extent of what I'm.
And I'm a Ricard fan just for the hair alone. I mean, I know I've said
that
that
hair. Oh, that hair, that mane. It's not even hair, it's a mane. It's a luscious mane that I just want to run my
I'm starting to think it's fake.
It's pretty fantastic.
It's not fake. I think you're just jealous.
I am jealous. I am jealous.
Is allowed to have such beauty. No,
I have to. I was telling. Okay, we got to get back to the episode, but I was telling. Speaking of hair, I was telling you guys beforehand that I need to get some work done on my car, and I took it in today. They were like, "We have to keep it overnight to do it," and Jay wasn't home, and it was, me and the kids. I was like, "I'm sorry, I absolutely need my car today. Can I come back next week?" And they were like, "How about Tuesday?" And I was like, "I'm getting my roots covered up on Tuesday, so that's a no."
It's an important day.
It's a very important day. I'm very lucky that my gray is not right up front. It's like right back here.
So you're saying you're saying you couldn't play Survivor.
I'm very fortunate that I'm still very ungray right here. But if you guys looked at me right here and back, it's not great.
So you're saying you wouldn't be good at Survivor because you're too honest.
Well, there you go.
That's probably true. I would be the Josh. I would be the one telling the 45-minute long story, and they would be like, you just ended the story with "I'm a surgeon," but you started the story with "I'm not a surgeon," right?
Like a surgeon.
And in conclusion, that's why I'm a surgeon.
Yes. Okay. Let's go back to some of the other tribes. Carson. Let's talk about Carson real quick. I think Carson is very well positioned in both of the tribes he's been in, and I do wonder.
He's well liked, and he's not considered a threat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some people just have that, kind of like.
Yeah, he has that. He has that apple pie face.
Yeah.
He's got that apple pie face. He's young.
He doesn't come off as being young, but he is obviously.
No, he's young, and he's very good at not telling the truth.
Yeah.
And so people look at he's not a physical threat. You look at him, he's not a physical threat, but he's good at the challenges.
Now he's a rocket science that Jeff Probst can get behind. He's not going to call him a poser. Right? Wasn't Jeff what's his face wasn't he a rocket scientist?
Yeah.
Was that Debbie?
No, the dude that used to be married to Parvati, wasn't he a rocket scientist?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Oh my God. That Jeff called a poser in his pre-game interview video. He was like, Jeff Fincher is a poser, or whatever his freaking name was.
To be fair, he probably wanted to go out with Parvati, and
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Okay. So Carson, I think he's in a good spot. Matt and Franny, we didn't really get too much more on them except patting themselves on the back.
I don't know about those two.
Although Franny tweeted that she tweeted a picture of her and Claire and said that they were the real showmans that the show never got to see.
Oh.
So now, love triangle. Let's do it.
Yes.
Where did Jamie hide her real idol and fake idol? Because when Danny went through her bag.
Right? That's a great point. I was wondering
it's
that
probably
too.
On her. You think it's on her? Like maybe
she's got one in the right boob, one in the left boob.
Because I'll be honest with you,
the twine idol, right? It goes right in the twine idol goes right in the bra.
She comes across as really not a good player. But then I
think she's just outgoing.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but she took her idols with her. I'm like going, well, that's a really smart move, because I was shocked that Danny. I'll be honest with you. I'll play the game, but I'm not going to go through anybody's bag.
I'll
be lookout.
I didn't love that. I didn't love that either, but I did like his quote that he's like, well, we're reading my book. So,
yes.
Because I like Danny's swagger. Like on another, white male first responder, it might come off as cocky, but he's got a really good, it seems like he's got a good sense of humor about being self-deprecating about himself as well. Also, he does a ridiculous amount of somersaults.
That's what I'm saying.
Everywhere.
He's just rolling everywhere. Do you remember the like 80s horror trilogy Critters, and they're like all the little porcupine guys that just roll everywhere they go?
Yes.
He just needs some spikes on his back.
Yeah, he doesn't need to walk. He just can keep rolling. He does a great job at it. Up the net, down the net, into the water.
It's tuck and roll is what he's doing. So
through the jungle.
Yeah, tuck and roll.
Well, I mean, I have no problem with people going through the bag. I'm just saying I personally wouldn't be the one going through
I don't know if I like the going through the bag. I feel like that's a step further, but again, there's no rule book, so it's whoever's reading.
There's nothing against it, because they said there's nothing against looking through the bag, because I don't think Matt was for it. He was kind of like, and Franny goes, "I'll be the lookout," and he goes, "Oh, I guess we can't be together anymore." But I'd be the lookout. It's kind of like the people don't eat meat but are against hunters. I'd be that guy.
Yeah.
I'm not hunting, but I'll eat the deer.
Do you think he did a good job looking through the bag? I mean, like,
no, I don't think he did.
Clearly, he really looked.
I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe she really just had.
Well, he just was squeezing it, and they're not. Those idols are not that big, so
yeah, it's not like they're a big metal plate or something,
Yeah. But I mean, she could have done like bra idol and crotch idol. You don't know.
Yeah. Listen, there's a guy on Australia this season that carried an idol around with him in his butt crack for like a week. It's fine. You can put it anywhere.
That's amazing.
Here, Jeff, here's my idol.
It's my idol.
Jeff be like, why don't you just put that right down here?
This is a real idol, but man.
Yeah, no. He'd be like, just throw it in the fire immediately.
Just toss it in. I trust you. I trust you.
Yeah.
We're good.
I got the butt crack idol. Yeah. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
So you guys don't have toilet paper on this.
No toilet paper allowed. Just butt crack idols.
Oh my god.
So you can put them anywhere. You just gotta.
Please don't squeeze the idol. Okay. Man, that's. Whew. I'd like to win Survivor, but I'm not doing that. I'm not looking through.
I don't know. I would do a lot.
And I'm not putting an idol up my butt crack. I'm just not doing that.
Well, spoiler alert! It turned out
how do you sleep at night?
To be exactly what he thought it was anyway. So,
yes.
So he had a fake butt crack idol.
Kind of. It kind of went that way. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
That's better than calling it the fake boob idol. Okay.
I would go bury it somewhere. I would just bury it somewhere.
Yeah, we've seen that, right? We've seen people bury things and keep them safe. We've seen people forget where they buried them, like squirrels.
Wait! Wait! No, let's don't go to the bathroom here. Let's go to the bathroom over there, please.
Please no.
Why? Because I just want to keep this area clean.
Okay, I think that we talked about everything that we
pretty
could
much
talk about. So do you guys want to take a quick commercial break, and then we can I don't know if we have any feedback. Let me check real quick. My
fingers are crossed for somebody to bring up Lauren's belly flop in these emails.
Oh my god.
Oh
God, that looked like it hurt.
Oh, so it's bad enough she did.
Yeah, she wasn't winning in that moment. It was not a good time. Her face when she swam out was like, just kill me now.
Okay, well, I had to log out of all of my email accounts earlier this week. And I'm not going to lie, I have absolutely no idea. Oh, it might be saved.
Is it because you have gray roots?
It is because I have gray roots. Oh, thank God. Okay. We do not have any new emails.
Thanks, people.
Thanks
for listening. 4
spammy emails from somebody named Levi, but we are 100% not.
Is that Levi that was married to? I guess he was never married, was he? Anyway.
Is it a Levi or a Leviathan?
Yeah.
I think it's Levi.
What's the last name? Strauss? Is it Levi?
Ooh.
What's Levi?
And he shall be Levi. and he shall be a good man. I know it's Levon, but anyway. Okay, so no emails. Let's take a quick break, and then we will do the tally of the votes. And yeah, I don't know, make fun of other things. Here we go. Okay, we're back.
I think we need to talk about that belly flop, though.
Okay, let's talk about the belly flop.
Because you can see that she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to run and jump off. And I said, okay,
I can't dive.
She was
So.
a little scared,
she's not going to. Well, you don't have to dive. You run, jump.
Oh, that's true. You have to just run and jump, but
jump into the water. And I'm like going, and when it's bad enough she didn't get the key. She belly flops, which had to have hurt. I mean, that's up to 10, 15
slow
feet.
motion.
Yeah, slow motion. And Jeff goes, she's not going to finish it. She's not going back. Someone else is going to have to do the challenge for her. I'm like going, oh my God. And
her intestines just went through the back of her head. Like, let her out of the water. Give her a break. Oh my God.
And I'm like going, I am an old man. And I don't think that balance beam would be that hard to go across.
But every couple of
seasons, I don't know.
Do you remember, was it Heather? Like, I mean, every so often you get somebody who really struggles on that balance beam. I mean, some people do not have balance. Like, that is like that narrow line is just not.
Well, Cindy goes, well, it's probably wet from the ocean. I go, okay, still. I go, I don't think it's that hard. I think I could go across without a problem.
I don't know. I think that I've walked over logs before and that are thicker, and it's because it's your balance too. Like, the slightest thing can throw you off, even if like you're thinking like this looks easy.
Well, the people, I mean, you had Jam crawling across it. Kane crawling across? I'm like, dude.
Well, yeah. So obviously it's harder than it looks if all these people are doing that.
I don't know, but I felt it was Lauren did the belly flop, right?
Yeah, kudos to Lauren for getting them back with that puzzle, though. That was great.
Yeah, she did a great job. She had to,
and she looked nervous too. Like she was like,
if she doesn't get it, I mean, does she go home?
Right.
Because I'm Brandon, I'm like, okay, I had to not only do it, I had to do it once. I had to go back, swim all the way back, and then come all the way back.
Poor Brandon keeps being the one that has to take one for the team, literally.
And then he does all that work and. All that work, and Kane's like going, I can't get across.
Yep. I feel like Jeff is really like throwing out targets during these competitions this season too. Like if he sees somebody he'll always give us the play-by-play. Like so-and-so is really struggling. Somebody needs to come in and swap it out. But it's like he's Cochran. Like, but he's getting so like, rah, you suck at life right now.
But then afterwards,
like
he goes,
everybody turns and looks at that person.
But you kept going. It's the Heather thing. You kept going.
Yeah.
You didn't give up. That's what Survivor's all about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This
anyway,
right here.
I felt bad for Lauren because, man, she hit that water hard. And anyone who's done a belly flop, and we probably all have, it hurts.
Yeah.
It's not a good time. There was probably some vomiting at some point because that was like a 200-foot belly flop, guys. Like that wasn't like a Motel 6. Like things got crazy at the swimming pool belly flop.
It wasn't the Rodney Dangerfield Lindy with the Lindy.
Yeah, not quite there.
If you've seen that movie, was it Back to School?
Yes.
Rodney Dangerfield was what? It's something Lindy. It's something else to it. But Lindy,
it was also in slow motion.
Yes.
Also a slow motion belly flop.
Colleen hasn't seen the movie. Have you, Colleen?
Marianne tweeted from 41. Is she 41?
42.
42. She tweeted that if she had to jump from that, she would have been stuck up there screaming because it is so high up. Yeah.
I agree, Marianne.
What is she doing with her buff? I said, is he trying to break her? I don't know. Gott says the triple Lindy. That's what it is. The triple Lindy.
Hey, there it is.
It has Johnny from Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah, it does.
Huh.
And it has Robert Downey Jr.
Everything.
You haven't seen this movie, Colleen?
Which movie?
It's called Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield.
No, I have not seen this movie.
Sally Keller.
Well, looks like the broadcast has got a new project movie.
I'm telling you, it's a classic. It's a classic movie.
Yep, it is.
Sweep the leg.
Love him or leave him. It's classic.
I'm looking at this now. I have not seen this movie. I have.
It looked like Lauren got her leg swept. So sweep the leg.
Yeah.
Put her in a body bag.
Isn't Sweep the Leg from
Karate Kid?
Yeah.
Karate Kid and Cobra Kai, because
Cobra Kai. Oh man, we watched the first season. I gotta get back and watch the rest.
Because the guy that says sweep the leg, he actually dies in real life, but in the movie, he died. He in the TV show, he dies on the TV show, and they actually put him in a body bag, which I thought was pretty.
Oh, okay. Let's. I am the prize here. Let's do the tally the vote.
I thought the triple Lindy was the prize.
It is.
Truly, it really is. Yeah.
What do I know? Okay, so
come on, Melon.
Where we stand last week, you both had Jamie going home, and I had Sling Matthew going home. None of us get points for that. However, as far as Sarah goes, Jamie had her as pre-merge. Jack had her as final 3, and I had her as merge. So
I had her as final 3.
You did.
Oh,
Jamie
my God.
is, and I'm looking at it on this big screen up here to confirm it. So you sure did. Sarah Wade.
Why did I have her at final 3?
I don't know, because her eyes look purple when she does her confessionals, and I think
she wasn't even smart enough to play her fake idol.
She looks like she would be smart enough to play a
seriously. Seriously, at that point when Josh played her idol,
I think that what she thought was
who did she think
it was going to be Carolyn. I think that she thought it was going to be Carolyn.
They had to have sold it to her. Yep.
Oh, but at that
Carolyn.
But at that point, there's only 3 people that can go home. If you think you have an idol, you have to play. I think you have to play that idol. Yeah, she was on the bottom before, right? She was on the bottom before.
Yeah.
I mean, because she was on the wrong side of the alliance.
I'm not sure why she didn't do that. I guess I don't know the actual details of her advantage, but it's like if she were to take that advantage at that point in time, she could have taken his idol and used it for herself, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She just truly, really, it had to have been sold to her that she was fine and Carolyn was gone. There's no other way around.
I'm sorry with that little people. And again, if I was in the cool kids group.
Yeah.
But she was on the wrong side of the vote.
I think sometimes people get a hold of these idols pre-merge and they just like they're so afraid of what's going to happen at merge that they skip right past the short game. And I have to hold on to this. I have to hold on to this because
merge doesn't mean crap if you don't get to the merge.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if she would have been, with Jam and Caroline the whole time with the vote, then I'm thinking, okay, I'm pretty safe. But she wasn't. She was on the wrong side of the vote.
Yeah.
The last time they went to tribal, she was on the wrong side of the vote, and I don't know what she's thinking.
Yeah.
I said, okay, she's gonna play her fake idol, which would have been classic, but. Anyway.
That was also great. I'm really excited for whenever Jamie plays hers. But maybe she does it. Maybe Jamie makes it far. I don't even know anymore. All I know is right now.
I lost my final 3.
So none of us had the correct tribe that went to tribal.
Oh man. What tribe did I have? Oh, Jamie.
You had Jamie's tribe, but the tribe that Jamie was on didn't go to tribal. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And the tribe that Sling Matthews' tribe didn't go to tribal. So
it was Carson's tribe that went
Carson's former tribe. So if we had put Carson, then I would have given a point because that tribe went, but none of us did. Okay. Next week, who is going home?
Now, do we talk about the previews? Or we not talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, factor everything in. This is your point. You play your game how you want to play.
All right.
It really looks like Sling Matthews getting medevac, though.
Now, if I was Sling Matthew, I'm going to be upset if Sling Matthew goes home.
I know. He's we didn't even talk about that. He is running that tribe, basically.
He's running that tribe. He's a smart player. He's playing with one arm. He sits out. He's not even had a vote his way.
Yeah.
And again, if I'm playing Survivor, literally my bone has to be sticking out of my leg before I'm leaving. Because it's hard. That show is hard to get on. I mean, they don't just take.
No.
I mean, how many people have been on Survivor in the history of
Right.
Survivor? 300,
and it
400?
looks like
Yeah.
it also looks like he's not really adhering to the doctor's orders because he does the slingshot, and if you are injured like that, the slingshot feels like a really poor choice to do.
But you have he had to
like
do it.
pull on my bad arm and dig me out of the sand.
Again, I had a bad arm for 40 years before I had surgery. It hurt waking up, it hurt going to sleep, it hurt doing anything. It was painful. I'm telling you, if I was on Survivor, I wouldn't even have the sling. I'd just be screw it. I'm not gonna show that I'm hurt. So hopefully Matthew doesn't go home next week, because I'll be pissed.
Okay. So all right,
Who
do we think is going home?
It depends on what tribe loses, right? So
And could it be a double boot?
Oh, it could be a double. Was there previews for that?
No, but
Okay.
I'm
You
just
know
saying.
I
I'm
think
guessing
it would be
if somebody is medevac, we could also still have vote out, too.
because if we did have a medevac, because we're already like one ahead of probably what the original plan was, right? Because we had the medevac at the beginning.
Because Bruce went home, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if Matthew goes home,
last time they had Jackson went home, and then they still had somebody voted out. So
Yeah.
that's far behind.
Well, if Matthew goes home, it gets medevaced out. Lauren is on his alliance, right? I'm gonna say it's Lauren if Matthew goes home.
Okay, well,
Because
so you want me to put Lauren?
Put Lauren.
Okay.
Could be another diving
Jamie?
challenge.
I'm gonna play it safe and still say Sling Matthew because I'm unoriginal. But okay.
Well, wait. Do you get points if he goes home, or points if he's voted out?
Yeah, that's a good question. Do we get points if there's a medevac?
You have to predict medevac. You can't just say. I think
Okay,
that's
fine. Maybe he gets a pity vote out.
No, that's okay. If he gets a pity vote out, if he goes to tribal and say vote me out, that counts as a vote out.
I don't think he's the kind of person that would do that, though. I truly don't.
Yeah, I don't think he would either. I really don't think he would.
I think Matthew can win.
I'm
the
going
game,
with
so
Josh.
I think he needs to suck it up.
I'm going with Josh. The Tribe of 3 loses. Josh leaves.
You know what? I'm with you. I feel like he's right now. Yeah.
He's almost a doctor.
Almost. If that darn 2020 did not get in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just feel like right now Josh is, because the other two, I mean.
But did you see when they left tribal? Carolyn kind of pushed him in the back, saying, "Hey, we got him. She kind of tapped him on the back.
She tapped Josh on the back?
She tapped Josh on the back. Like, hey, we got him.
So do you think the little clips that we got for next week, because we see Jam like getting sassy and mad, right? So is he getting sassy and mad with Carolyn, or is it with Josh?
Probably Josh.
Carolyn. I think he'd get sassy and mad with Carolyn, unless my theory from the very beginning of this show is proven true that.
Well, he used the B word. I'm assuming he didn't use the B word on Carolyn.
Yeah. He seems like the kind of person that drops it like as a.
Well, I don't think
not like directed at someone.
In this,
I'm going to do this.
I don't think you'd say that on TV towards a female. You could say it towards a guy, but I don't think you'd say it towards a female.
I am going to throw caution to the wind, and I'm going to say next week out is Jam.
Okay, well, I'm going to switch that. You're going to have to trust me. Okay. All right.
You're going with Jam too?
I think
No, I'm doing Josh.
She's doing Josh.
Well, you can do Josh all you want.
And where's our points?
I'm not his type.
Where are the
he's pretty chiseled.
He definitely doesn't want to do Nick Wilson. We'll just put that out there.
Not even a little. No. What is our point total at right now? Could you give me the totals?
Are you winning, Jamie? That's why you want to know.
I have 1. Jack has 2.
Yes!
You're still winning. The bar is so low.
I'm running away with it. Even though I lost my final 3 pick with someone who wouldn't play their idol or their advantage, went home with it.
And you just voted against your winner's pick for next week.
Did I vote my winner's pick?
Your winner's pick is Jam.
I voted for Jam.
I didn't pick Jam.
Yes, you did.
No, I picked
Your winner's pick is
no,
Jam Jam.
Lauren. I picked Lauren to go
for
home next week.
next
Oh
week.
yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Jamie voted
Yep.
against Jam Jam. I'm just kidding.
I usually don't remember after the week, but 2 minutes after I
You've still got it. It's still
I
lodged.
still got it. I picked
There we go.
Lauren. Yeah, Troy.
All right. Anyway, on that note, everybody, thank you
Thanks for the
very much
emails.
Thank you for the emails. If you'd like to contribute an email, survivorjjc@gmail.com. I've relogged in. We are good to go.
We're good.
to go.
Can you play the song again?
3
No.
times a charm.
I am never playing a song on here again. I'm just we're done.
That might help our viewership.
That's it. Never again.
Scaring people off.
There's a
I know
5-star
that
rating.
I know that as she's listening to this, I've already gotten a text from Shani an hour ago laughing about that. I am sure. Anyways, thank you for
Ding.
listening. Thank you to the patrons, especially the ones that contributed at a certain level, and that would be Eckhart Rigner, Maggie the Magnificent, Joanne with a Plan, and Ed the Creepy Poopy Head Mailman. Speaking of the patrons, Zach and Alex and I did another patron bonus episode this week. It is on the patron bonus feed if you are that level patron. We keep it about 10 minutes. I try to talk about Survivor. They are insanity.
Did they ever brawl?
Literally nonstop. Literally
Nice.
nonstop. We
I
had to
wouldn't have it any
separate
other way.
them. We had to separate them last week because they were fighting before we even started. So it was just me and Zach. I'll send you the
Nice.
links, Jack, because I know that you don't have the feed or whatever. So
No.
Yeah.
And speaking of next week, are we going to be doing this on a different night rather than right behind?
we are. Yes. Thank you. So Jay and Shanti and I, even though Jay only watches roughly 20 minutes of Survivor every week, we're going to go see the Survivor Know-It-Alls live in Raleigh. Because when they're in your town, why not?
We gotta go.
What time is this going to be over?
They're sleeping over your house, so it doesn't matter.
No, I thought I think we're going to come over there now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, we just figured it out today because, well, I'll tell you afterwards.
You tell me afterwards, but I told them they were sleeping over, so I'm gonna be in trouble. With
Well, they can sleep over if they want, but someone's gonna have to come get them early because I don't have room for 25 people in my car.
I know. I
And
don't
you don't
mind
have
doing
breaks. Okay, then
that.
that's
No, I'm
fine-
getting
that's
my
fine with
breaks
me.
fixed next Wednesday, so
That's-
I should be fine. We'll talk
That's
about it
fine.
after this is done.
Okay.
Yeah. So for the next 2 weeks, we're gonna have to switch to Thursdays, because Jay and I also have plans on April 5th. So, and these were plans that were made well in advance of even the know-it-alls coming up. We got these tickets.
But
One
you
might
knew the
say
Survivor
3
was-
years ago.
You knew the Survivor was on
3 years
Wednesday.
ago.
We
Are we
did.
doing-
So
Wait, are Cindy and I watching them on Wednesday? That Wednesday too?
no, they're gonna be in New York that week.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
And if anybody,
Yes, my
I'm in
parents
bed
are
by
getting.
10. I'm in bed by 10:30 now.
Yes, my
Aw,
parents are
sweet
taking the
for your
week
parents.
off after Easter because my sister and her kids are going out of town, and my kids will not be there, so they're gonna have like a whole week of quiet to themselves.
Wow, because
I
I wish
Very
everyone
quiet.
happy birthday on Facebook. I've been doing it for I don't know how long, and some people go, "Where's my happy birthday wish?" Because I don't do it right at midnight. I go, "Well, I'm in bed now by 10."
Yeah,
I usually in bed by 10:30 now, so it's like,
yeah.
screw you, I can't.
Yeah.
You just have to wait.
Well, you know what? You should wait. You should arrange it so that everybody's not at your house for a week and live it up.
Live it
That
up,
would
man.
that would be nice. Yeah.
Anyways, all right, everybody. Thanks for listening again. We will see you next week. We hope you'll join us live on Thursday night. Works for you guys?
Yeah, Thursday
Thursday-
is fine. And if anybody here,
Can we do it earlier than 9:30? Because I
I'm
might
good.
have to do
I'm
the
fine.
Ramblecast. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm fine for whenever. But I think we're gonna do the Australian Survivor like Tuesday night because
Okay.
it's on Monday. So I think we're gonna record Tuesday night. My Thursday's good. Whenever you want.
Okay. So let's say Thursday, what, like 8:30 p.m.? Good for everybody?
8:30 p.m. would work for me in case I have to do 9:30 because
There we go. Okay, so we'll see you all back here 8:30 p.m. on Thursday, March 30th. have a good one. And if anybody is in Raleigh for the know-it-alls listening to this, come say hi. I like people, talking to people.
She
I don't.
does.
That's why I didn't go.
You were offered.
Yeah, I was, and I said, "Oh, people are going to be there."
Nah.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.